All right, so today we're doing something a little different.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a deep dive straight into the source, customer reviews on Amazon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and specifically, we're looking at the Snailax Shiatsu full back massager with heat.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, so we're going to see what thousands of users have to say about this thing.
Thousands.
Thousands, yeah, over 13,000.
Wow.
And try to help you figure out if it might be the right back massager for you.
Okay, sounds good.
So imagine you're on Amazon
Okay.
and you're looking for something to, relieve those stubborn backaches.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this massager.
Okay.
And the first thing you see is the price tag, $159.999.
Okay, that's not cheap.
It's not cheap, but think about it. Like, how much would you spend going to the chiropractor or massage therapist?
Oh yeah, that's real.
Every week or every month.
Yeah, it could add up.
This could potentially pay for itself pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you wouldn't even have to leave your house.
That's true. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so this Snailax massager is designed to target your whole back from your neck down.
Oh, yeah.
And it even has a vibrating seat massage.
Nice.
It uses shiatsu massage, which focuses on applying pressure to specific points to relieve tension.
It's like having someone's fingers like digging deep into your muscles.
Yes, exactly, working out those knots and kinks.
I like it.
And speaking of fingers, reviewers often mention how the massage notes actually feel like real palms.
Really?
Kneading their back, they use words like amazing and powerful to describe the massage quality.
It sounds like this thing really delivers.
It really delivers, yeah. And what's really striking is how many people specifically call out the deep tissue relief.
Ah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like a deep tissue massage.
Deep tissue relief.
Yeah.
And remember all those 13,000 reviews?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the overall rating is 4.3 stars out of 5.
That's pretty high.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And it suggests a high level of customer satisfaction.
It certainly does.
Yeah. Of course, we'll talk about some of the less positive feedback later.
Okay.
But that sheer volume of positive reviews.
Yeah, that's got to mean something.
Speaks volumes, right?
For sure.
Another thing that pops up a lot in the reviews is the build quality.
Okay.
People seem impressed by how well made and durable this massager feels.
I mean, you wouldn't want it to fall apart after a few uses.
No, definitely not, especially if you're using it regularly.
Yeah, no, you want something that's going to last.
Yeah. And it's reassuring to see that durability is a recurring theme in these reviews.
It is, yeah.
And speaking of value, a lot of reviewers explicitly say that this massager is worth every penny.
Okay.
Especially when you compare it to the cost of, like, professional massages.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever added up how much you spend on massage therapy in a year?
Oh, it can get expensive.
It can get really expensive.
So for a lot of people, this massager could represent some significant savings in the long run.
That's a good point.
Right. And we haven't even talked about, like, the emotional side of things.
Yeah, right.
Like, people aren't just buying this for pain relief.
Mm-hmm.
They're buying it for stress relief relaxation, a way to unwind after a long day.
Self-care.
It's self-care at home.
Yeah, I like that.
It's interesting how this product taps into that whole trend of people taking their well-being into their own hands.
It really is.
It's like having a personal masseuse on call.
Yeah, whenever you need it.
Whenever you need it, exactly.
It's a great way to put it.
One reviewer even said this massager is like having a professional massage therapist at home.
Wow.
Now, obviously, we can't guarantee it'll replace a trained professional.
Right.
But that quote just highlights how satisfied people are.
Yeah, and it speaks volumes about, like, the product's ability to meet people's needs.
Exactly. They're not just buying a device, they're investing in their well-being.
I like that.
So we've got a massager that seems to deliver on its promises: effective pain relief, relaxing massage, solid build quality, and potentially even a cost-saving solution compared to those pricey spa visits.
That all sounds pretty good.
It does sound pretty good, right?
Sure.
But of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Right. There's always got to be a catch.
There's always a catch. So we need to explore some of the potential downsides and see if this massager truly lives up to the hype.
Okay, let's do it. So are we ready to dive into some of those downsides?
Yeah, let's get real. No product is perfect.
Right.
What are some of the things that people aren't so crazy about?
Well, a few reviewers mentioned that the neck massage can be a bit intense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's a pretty sensitive area.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it.
I know.
Another minor complaint was about the Velcro cover.
Okay.
Apparently it can wear out over time.
That's too bad. It's always disappointing when a product doesn't hold up in the long run.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
But it's worth noting that these were relatively isolated complaints.
Okay.
The vast majority of reviewers seem to be happy with the durability.
Okay, that's good to know. So overall, it seems like the Snailac Shiatsu full back massager is a pretty solid choice.
Yeah, from what we've seen in the reviews, it definitely seems like a popular and effective option
Yeah.
for at-home pain relief and relaxation.
It's amazing how much information you can get from just reading customer reviews.
No, it's like having thousands of mini experts weighing in.
Yeah. And it really highlights the power of like collective wisdom, you know?
It really does.
You can learn so much from the experiences of others.
Absolutely.
One thing that struck me as we were reading through the reviews was how detailed people were in their descriptions.
Wow.
It's not just like, this is good or this is bad. They actually go into specifics about, how they use the massager, what works for them, it's like they're trying to share their knowledge and help other people make informed decisions.
Yeah, it's like they're forming a community almost.
Yeah.
Sharing tips and tricks
Totally.
to get the most out of the massager.
It's like they're all part of this Snailax fan club, united by their desire for a good back massage.
I love it.
And it speaks to a larger trend that we're seeing. People are turning to online communities for advice and support more and more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're looking for information they can trust from people who have actually used the products.
Real people.
Real people, real experiences. It's like a virtual word-of-mouth network.
Yeah. And in a lot of ways, it's even more powerful than traditional word of mouth.
Right, because it reaches so many more people.
Exactly. And it allows people to connect with others who are going through the same things.
Like finding your tribe.
Exactly, even if that tribe is scattered all over the world.
It's really empowering, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Knowing that you can tap into this huge network of information and support.
Yeah, it's like having a team of advisors at your fingertips.
And it's not just limited to product reviews. We're seeing this trend across all sorts of online platforms, forums, social media groups.
Oh, yeah, everywhere.
People are connecting, sharing, learning from each other like never before.
It's amazing.
It really is. It's a testament to our desire for connection and our ability to find common ground. Even in the digital world.
It's pretty cool.
This whole conversation about community got me thinking about the bigger picture.
Okay.
What does the popularity of this Snailax massager and all these online reviews tell us about how people are approaching their well-being these days?
That's a good question. One thing that stands out to me is the growing emphasis on self-care.
Self-care.
Yeah. People are actively seeking out products and practices that promote relaxation, stress reduction, overall wellness.
It's like they're taking their health into their own hands.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than just relying on healthcare professionals.
And it's not just about addressing specific ailments.
Right. It's about being proactive.
It's about improving their quality of life.
Yeah. Creating those moments of peace and relaxation.
In the midst of our hectic lives,
Exactly.
finding tools and resources that empower them to do so.
I like.
And the Snailax massager seems to fit right into that trend.
It does.
It's a symbol of self-care, readily available at home.
like a spa experience on demand.
Without the hefty price tag.
Exactly. And it's accessible to more people than ever before.
Thanks to online retailers like Amazon.
That's a really good point. Technology has made so many things more accessible.
It really has, and it's empowered people to take control of their own well-being.
It's pretty amazing.
So we've got this massager that's popular, effective, and it reflects this larger societal shift towards self-care and accessible wellness.
It's fascinating how these seemingly simple products can tell us so much about ourselves.
It really is, and it makes you wonder what other insights are hidden within these customer reviews just waiting to be uncovered.
You know what? You just reminded me of something.
What's that?
We haven't even talked about the humor in these reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these reviewers are hilarious.
I know. I loved that quote about wishing the massager had a glute function.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
It just goes to show that even when we're dealing with serious topics like pain relief, people still find ways to make light of it.
It's true. Life is full of contradictions.
It is, and it highlights the human element behind these reviews.
Yeah, they're not just dry, factual accounts.
They're stories filled with emotions, observations, and yes, even jokes.
They're more engaging that way.
Absolutely. It's like listening to a friend tell you about their experience with a product.
I agree. You get a sense of their personality.
And their perspective.
It adds a whole other layer to the whole thing.
So we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We have.
We've explored the features and benefits of the Snailax massager. We delved into the world of customer reviews, and we even touched upon some broader societal trends.
It's been quite a journey, and we still have more to explore.
So we've been talking about this Snailax massager and like what people are saying about it online.
Yeah, it's interesting how these reviews can tell us so much about people.
It really is. It's like we get a glimpse into their lives, their struggles, their search for solutions.
Yeah, they often go way beyond just simple product evaluations.
Totally.
They're like little stories.
Yeah, and it's not even just about the product itself.
All
It's
right.
about what it represents.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this case, the Snailax seems to represent a desire for self-care, for
Absolutely.
accessible wellness solutions.
It's a reflection of how people are taking their well-being into their own hands,
Exactly.
exploring these alternatives to traditional healthcare.
It's like this massager has become a symbol of empowerment,
Interesting.
giving people the tools to manage their own pain and stress.
And technology plays a big role in that too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like online retailers like Amazon, they make these products available to so many people.
Yeah, it's like having a virtual wellness marketplace right at your fingertips.
I like that.
You can browse through tons of products, read reviews from thousands of people, and find something that fits your needs and your budget.
All from your couch.
All from your couch, exactly. And speaking of technology, it's not just about buying the product online. It's about how people are using technology to connect with each other.
Yeah, like those online communities we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. Those virtual support groups for people with back pain.
They're sharing tips, advice, just connecting with people who get it.
It's like finding your tribe, even if they're all over the world.
Exactly. And it's not just limited to health issues either.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
People are connecting online to share their passions, their expertise, their experiences.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. It really shows the power of the internet to bring people together.
To create community, even in the digital world.
Yeah.
And it all started with this simple question. What do people think about this Snailax massager?
Right. And from there, we went on this whole journey.
We explored the product, delved into those customer reviews, and even talked about some bigger societal trends.
This has been fascinating.
It has, and it just goes to show that sometimes the most unexpected sources can give us the most valuable insights.
That's so true.
The next time you're online, take a moment to really read those customer reviews.
Yeah. You never know what you might find.
You might find the perfect product for you. You learn something new, or even connect with some like-minded people.
Maybe you'll even be inspired to write a review yourself.
And help others along the way.
That's the beauty of it all. We're all in this together.
Learning, sharing, supporting each other as we navigate this crazy world of products and services.
Well said.
So we hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of customer reviews.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those backaches at bay.